Stories in Omaha.
Yeah.
I love Stories.
It was a little too hipster for me, but whatever.
You and hipster.
Yeah. We went to this horrible hipster this nice, respectable coffee place called Stories in Omaha.
It is a nice, respectable coffee shop.
Well, I was there early. I mean, I wanted to be punctual, so I showed up 5-10 minutes. Okay, let's be honest, 20 minutes early. And I wanted to make sure I, zoned the place out a little bit, and I did. And then I waited. And you were right on time, and you come through the door, and I'm like, oh, that's her. And then, I saw you smile for the first time, and I'm like, wow, she has a really beautiful smile. And I'm like, this is going to go well.
I did see him immediately, and I was just kind of like, who is this cutie?
I was in a suit, so.
and then, our first, conversations, I could tell you were very charismatic and confident, and I loved that. I definitely felt like you were my type from the beginning. So we kind of debate about what's considered our first date.
Yeah.
Because Christopher, it was basically like an interview. Christopher would ask me really deep questions, and he just laid everything out there on the table, and then he'd go from asking me a really deep question to being funny and talking about how I love to make candles back to a really deep question. And so afterwards I was not what I was anticipating.
Never.
And so I guess, but I, at the same time, appreciated the fact that the questions he asked really told me a lot about his character and the type of person he was.
I thought it went pretty well, but, a couple of weeks later, I found out that it felt like more of an interview. So, and the positive, she didn't run away. So, that's,
It was just a little hard during the Stories interaction to figure out our connection and our chemistry, because it was interview question to casual conversation to interview question to casual
You're
conversation.
Welcome. You're welcome. I thought it went pretty well. I was amazed I got a second date, really. I thought the first date at Stories went, I thought I was too inquisitive.
Interrogating.
Yeah, I was too inquisitive. And I was like, oh, she's never going to call me again. I blew it with this amazing girl. And then I asked her out again. She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, either I was not as bad as I thought I was, or something's wrong with you.
I think I said, I think I can make some time for you.
Yeah,
was just joking,
there you go.
But...
Yep, and playing it all nonchalantly. Yeah, of course.
The questions he asked really told me a lot about his character and the type of person he was. So I gave him a second shot.
Then we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and it was
and
amazing.
that was your traditional dinner date, and I was basically smitten.
Oh no, the proposal. Oh.
So Christopher is a very, very good communicator. And so
You were totally surprised. You were shocked and awe.
I kind of saw it coming.
Well,
cover your ears. I didn't say that, but
I'm really sneaky. Yep, we went hiking and we came back up to the overlook. You could see for miles around, and she could see our parents were there, and I'm like, she knows. It's just so embarrassing.
As if I didn't know before.
You didn't. I'm really sneaky. I was super nervous. Oh, it was so bad.
I don't know why you were nervous.
I was so nervous because they didn't do it right. Because my stepdad was supposed to like Mama Cheersma and my mom were supposed to distract you and talk to you about, oh, hey, we're all kind of just here. And he was supposed to slip me the flowers in the ring. Didn't do any of that. And I had to be like the awkward weirdo, just getting the stuff and be like, here you go. But I had a sweet speech, so saved it.
I am not a crier, but I totally was crying.
You said yes, although you didn't say it too loudly. But whatever.
Because I was trying to hide the fact that I was crying.
Yeah, you were. The number one thing I'm looking forward to about being married is the commitment. Having that commitment with another person is and it's just the two of you. The fact that only you and her You know, the fact that I am the only person that knows these little idiosyncrasies about you that nobody else does. You know, I think that pretty much cements that, you know, you're my wife and, you know, I'll be your husband, just knowing you in ways nobody else ever will, and having that commitment to each other, but more importantly to God. And it's just, yeah, that's pretty much like the number one thing I'm looking forward to the most.
And I'm just excited to, you know, do life together and start a family and serve the Lord together. And I'm just excited to see what the Lord has in store for us.
Yeah, and even the children that we want, I mean, we're hoping for all boys.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.